Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Movie Social. We are your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
Today's episode, we're going to be doing a review of the Netflix documentary called High Score.
So the show is about more so of the docu-series of the history of how gaming got started, from the arcade series into the in-home console. It starts off with Space Invaders, and how they got started and how they became, global from where they were. And it dives deep into a lot of things as far as like the whole process of the ESRB, I believe they're called with the game ratings and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You also have the stories of how Miss Pac-Man came to be. Mm-hmm. You also have like just tons of stuff. Nintendo, Sega War. You have the first online gaming with Doom,
Atari, computer gaming.
Yeah, and
graphics on everything.
Everything, and it's great. If you are a gamer and you love the whole retro gaming and how the gaming industry came about how it used to be in arcades, racking up quarters in the machines, playing, whoever for hours and hours and throughout the day, then this docuseries is definitely for you. I would highly recommend it, and it literally did a lot of nostalgia for me, especially with being the age that I am now. I was trash at some games back in the day, but if you want to hop on the sticks and play me in some Pac-Man, bruh, we can hop on the sticks and play some Pac-Man. If you can find a coin machine right now to this day, we can get it in.
I mean, Pac-Man is on anyway. You can play it on these modern consoles,
and we can still get it in.
Listen, those wars and everything was crazy. First of all, let's acknowledge the fact that before esports, there was still an esport.
Yes, it was.
You had Nintendo's gaming tournament. You also had Sega's gaming tournament.
One was done on Alcatraz.
Yeah, Sega's one was the best because, as he said, championship was done on Alcatraz. First of all, the semifinals, when the winner, they handcuffed him to a briefcase, shoved him into a limo, and then carted him away. And then they bust everybody in prison buses over to the ship to get to Alcatraz. I'm like, they really treated people like prisoners.
It was all out
for this tournament.
That was dope.
MTV, they had Bill Bellamy as one of the hosts.
Mm-hmm. That's when MTV was like blowing up.
Yeah, with Rock and everything. And I think that was, what was it? Rock the Rock was what the tournament was called. Crazy. Nintendo's was wild too, though. But I think Sega's took the cake.
Yeah, Sega's definitely did take the cake. Their whole process with trying to beat out Nintendo was dope. Mm-hmm. With the whole Sonic, lowering the prices, trying to get more of the younger teenagers to buy their console or want their console so the little brother can want the console. Mm-hmm. Their whole marketing employee was amazing. I actually believe my first system, if I'm not mistaken, was a Sega Genesis when I was 5 years old. Mama bought me a Sega Genesis and a color TV, and she could not, that day actually, is when a gamer was born. To this day, I have owned almost every system, and I will continue to purchase systems because it's my piece.
Yeah, it was great, honestly, though. And I can't forget that before EA was the EA of today, they were actually a wholesome company.
By the way, catch our review on Madden 21.
Yep, you'll see the link once we drop it, but it'll be up in the right. But yeah, wildness. EA has completely transformed from what it was then, the nice, wholesome, wanting to make a game for sports, a true sports game, to just copy and paste. Can we get back to the nostalgic moments, please, EA? Because what you got now ain't happening. It ain't cutting it.
It just hurts my soul that things are copy and paste nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's looking for the quick, easy way to make the money. And it's a shame because us as consumers are enabling this.
I mean, we have no choice but monopoly. But
no, we're not going to fight it. But all in all, though, to see the rise of not only just video games, but the technology that was forced to adapt and change with it, like for the Nintendo, not the NES, but Super Nintendo, they added a new chipset in there for 3D graphics. All because somebody tried to mod a Game Boy to make it 3D, and they eventually just hooked it up with the NES. Thus, 3D gaming was born. Sega, going from everybody using 8-bit
to 16-bit.
to 16-bit, and then of course now we got 32. Then went to 64. It's just evolution keeps happening, and it was pushed because not just because we wanted it for this and that. We wanted it for games, maybe. We wanted it to do this and that on games. Yeah. Without that, we never know. And it really made me happy and mad at the same time that a black man was at the forefront of a lot of the innovation, but did not get the credit because, of course, he was black. You don't remember that scene, do you?
Are you talking about when the guy wanted the black characters in that?
Nope, not that one.
Not that one, okay.
Well, but way before then.
No, I do not remember.
The cartridges for the consoles.
Okay, I think I remember what you're talking about.
They actually interviewed his son and grandson and his wife.
Okay, yeah. I remember exactly what you're talking about, yes.
Was at the forefront of it all, but because of the fact that he, again, was black, he didn't get the credit. Matter of fact, it started for him in his garage because he wasn't technically a game developer. He was an engineer, but that's not what he was hired for the company. But then when they found out about him making that in his home, they hired him for it. And he made first cartridge console, but competitors came out with one tomorrow before him. Didn't get his credit for it at all. It's a shame. But definitely check it out in the comments. Definitely check it out on Netflix if you have not. And let us know in the comments below, what do you consider your first console to be? And what is your favorite console? What was your favorite game? Till next time.